Hey, happy Tuesday.
What's going on? No doubt. Last day of February, season
Thank
4, episode
God.
9. What's going on, everybody?
Thank God.
What is up? It's
Another
only
beautiful day.
It is beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful weather.
Great way to end the worst month of the year. I absolutely despise February. I cannot stand it.
Why do you hate February so badly, sir?
I don't do cold, man. I don't, and it's the coldest month of the year for us down here in South Texas. You know what I mean? It's like you got to suffer through 60-degree temperatures, and the fishing sucks. And it's the end of the misery season. You know, like the holidays are all fun when you first kick them off, but then by the end of it, you're worn out, you're beat up, you're broke, and it's like, okay, now I'm finally Valentine's Day marks the end of that. And it's cold, and now we get March, we get spring break, and we get beach stuff.
Amen.
Yeah, our weather's been back and forth 70s and back down in the 30s, just all over the place. Definitely.
The Nation said it best: bipolar February.
Exactly.
Yep. Speaking of which, dude, you got a crew in the chat down here. Cheers to that.
Yeah, they're rolling.
Everybody, good go outdoors. Outdoors fishing dream. Good to see you guys, Ben.
What's up, man?
Does
Mr. Rick
hamburger taste gamey? Let's go find out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's find out.
Get wild milk. Ooh.
I'm sure it's good. I don't know if they'll let you go over there and milk them, but
There might be a rule against it. You might not want to. Remember, they're wild. They're not going to just sit there and let you play with it.
Whatever. Grow some fun, like whatever fields of flowers or something where it's just like honey, You got to just put them in the right kind of pasture.
I'll tell you what.
What's up, Surviving Jet?
You try to milk them, I get to video it.
Yeah, that's going to be like a 6,000 subscriber thing.
Go milk a cow.
John, Small Water Charters.
Yes, good to see you.
What's up, man?
80s, high 80s this week. Very nice.
Feeling good. I'm loving this.
We got Thursday night. We got some rain and cooler weather rolling in. I think Friday's only going to be low 70s for us here, and then Saturday we bounce right back up. So it's all good.
Yeah. Surviving Jay says 60,000 subs. Yeah, that's not how I operate. Like, I can't imagine what I would end up doing at like a marker like that. But what we did, jellyfish at 1,000. I don't even know. Like, we got 5,000 coming up. I don't even know a thing to do for that. But it's like going to happen regardless. So I don't know like what kind of like. But I'm good for like just throwing all in like whatever on the early ones. I'm not really a numbers guy anyway. I don't really care about the sub numbers. It is what it is. Yes. No, I didn't get a Karen comment. So I put out a post, a little quick discussion thing on this, because I did put out a post on it. I actually wrote up this whole detailed post. It was really sarcastic and cynical. And Rachel approved it. And then I deleted it. I was professional about it. And then I put out the post that I did on my channel. So we had to take down all of our Codes of Mail videos. We did it as a precaution because Rachel's a teacher, and there was some concern as to how appropriate the content would be for a teacher. So we are figuring that out right now. I don't know what's going to come of it. The videos are still like, I haven't deleted them. I've just taken them down. It's our intention to put them back up. We're going to see what happens. I don't know. But it was kind of a ridiculous situation that started the whole thing. We were just being cautious. I'm going to hold back from like venting any further frustration on that, but we're going to do our due diligence. Yeah, come on. We've come across stuff like this before. Like I don't know how many of you guys were around for the ma'am controversy, but
yeah,
watched that one. So
I remember that one. Yes, ma'am.
What's up, Jag? Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Jag's in the house. Scully says the water's warming up. The pelagics are coming.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Rick's asking if you got into any crappie yet there, Grant.
Nope, haven't been yet. Haven't caught the first fish at 23 yet.
What? February's almost over with. You need to redeem yourself, sir.
It was, to be fair, the worst month of the year.
Let the record show that there was a time when me and Grant were competing to see who would catch the first fish of the year.
He's doing
first.
it to you now. He does this to me all the time. Now he's getting you, Grant.
It's been weeks since I caught my first.
Yeah, I have not been. What's up, Danny? Good to see you. I've seen Danny's been catching some fish this weekend.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at that in a minute.
Yeah.
What's up, Shanae?
Good to see you.
Mr. Rick, have you caught any crappie yet? That's a question. Have you?
You want to talk about catching some crappie? Pickle's got stories that we will also be getting into in just a bit here.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Said hog crappie upon us.
He's tearing them up.
Good. I want to see that.
He's also working hard at it. Like, I don't even know. His fishing trips are like, I think he's doing like 72-hour fishing trips or something because he's got night pictures.
Small water still flexing.
Yeah, it's hours. Oh, how do you do it?
So I can't even catch up to how many fish he's already had in his boat this year.
Yeah, he's already beat me for the whole year already, and we're not in March yet.
Yeah, our license expires at the end of March, so I have to get a new one here pretty soon.
Oh, looky.
You hadn't been missing out on too much. The islands. Oh, I got mine. I don't even know when mine expires. I got it sitting right here.
So
mine expires at weird times.
Texas does two options.
Yeah.
It either expires the end of August and you buy it and it starts in September. And I don't care if it's December. If you buy that one, it's only good until September. Or you can do year to date, which is what I did because I just bought mine before I went white bass fishing a few weeks ago. So it's February to next February, but it costs like $5 more to do the year to date.
So that's what I normally do, and that's what I guess kind of screwed me up last year. And I've never gotten in trouble or anything. I never fished without one, but I have renewed them before, like way early. And I went ahead and did it through the end of August this year, which is going to screw me up because August, September, and October are the big time fishing. So I guarantee there's going to be like a fishing trip September 1st that I'm going to be accidentally licenseless with for. I can guarantee that happens.
I'll send you a reminder, Stanley. I wouldn't want you to be out there fishing illegally, like shooting cows from a helicopter or something.
Yeah, I love seeing other people. So I went to Michigan and Wisconsin with these guys a couple of years ago now. We need to redo that. That was amazing. Did a whole thing, amazing experience. Got a Wisconsin and a Michigan fishing license. I was a little bit bummed about Michigan because that was online, but I got the paper Wisconsin license. While Japan's talking about how he got his fishing license, I love that. I love how like everybody's license looks a little bit different, and I kind of feel like it's like one of those feathers in your cap, like having like the stamps on your passport of the different places you go. So I want to get the license just like, what, $100 per state to get them.
There you go, East Coast trip.
I guess you can get for one day, but
Stanley.
What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I'm working on it. Dude, my travel schedule is Rachel and I had a discussion about it like 15 minutes ago, and our travel schedule for 2023 is a freaking nightmare right now. But despite all that, I do want to get up to Vermont. I will keep in contact with you about that if I can pull that off.
How much does that cost? That fancy hard plastic.
It is a cool look. I'm sorry I don't have a picture of that with us. I do have some of your pictures. I don't have that one. I felt kind of bad about pulling up on live stream of somebody's fishing license. It's like doxing them.
Right.
Yeah. All right. You guys want to talk about shooting cattle?
Let's do it.
Let's do the cattle shooting.
Because I am totally against this. I think this is complete and utter BS. I think that there's plenty of guys out there that do a lot of hunting. And, the regulations are so strict on deer and everything else that you're going to get. If they're gunning these guys down from a helicopter, government funded, mind you, I cannot imagine, like, give me free reign. Let me go over there and shoot a cow. Let me go hunt a cow. Because I'm a meat guy. I don't care. I'm not putting trophies up. That's my argument. I don't know. Not everybody's like that, but that's my argument.
Look, we're gonna see Stanley's background. You're gonna have big old cow head mounted on.
I'll put a cow head on the wall. I'll do that. That's a 5,500 subscriber.
I think it's a no-win situation.
It is, yeah.
For the government folks that want to do well, not the national parks folks. These cows have been there for decades. They're basically unowned. The owner had died. You have to pay money to allow to have your cow feed on the national forest. It's like a lease thing. And if you're not paying, your cow's got to get the hell off. So all these cows for decades, I think 40 or 50 years, have been
70s.
there with no ownership. And they've been trying to do something about it apparently for a while. They already shot like 65 of them earlier this year from the air.
Last year.
But it's very political. So you got people. The Gila is a wilderness, and it is literally a wilderness. You elk hunt there, all that. So they've been populations of these cows weren't born in a barn. You know what I mean? They've been born out there in the wild, raised, had their calves, raised, had their calves. So they're tearing up the grounds, they're tearing up trout streams and stuff. So there's groups of people that are complaining, hey, we need to get rid of these cows, don't belong there. You got the government who owns the land saying, yeah, we agree, we need to get rid of these bad boys. And you got ranchers that didn't go get the cows themselves, but they're worried that, well, if the government does this, then maybe they might kill my cows if my cows go on the government land. They're overstepping their bounds. So it's a no-win. And yes, they're going to kill them, and they're just going to lay there and rot. They made it sound real dramatic in that story, but they're a predator. Coyotes, wolves, and bears, all in the Gila area.
It will feed things.
It'll be eaten. But yeah, it'd be nice if,
Exactly.
like I said to you guys, some kind of big barbecue. Some kind of volunteer organization could get together and raise the funds, get these things humanely, and get them to people that are in need and feed them. That would be
Look
a nice
at
solution.
the prices of beef right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's an argument in and of itself, in my opinion. Now, okay, hold on real quick. So, Shannon, I 100,000% agree with this. I do want to be fair. I believe it is Republicans that are shooting them down. It's the Democrats that are fighting them on that. I believe.
All I know is
Just
Mexico is run by Democrats. That's all I know. The governor is Democrat.
Oh, so it is. So
yes,
it's not Democrats aren't the ones shooting. I don't know. I'm not even like trying to get political with anything, but
yeah. But
I thought it was the Dems that were fighting it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything politically on it.
I mean,
it's on several different news sites.
Real quick here, it says Democratic Governor Michelle Grisham issued a statement on Friday saying she was disappointed by what she described as the U.S. Forest Service's lack of meaningful long-term engagement with stakeholders on a controversial issue.
Good point.
So I guess I don't know where she stands on that. I suppose maybe she's the one that wants to shoot him because she feels like nobody else is helping her out with it or something.
Yeah.
What's up, Henry?
What's up, Henry? True.
And they're also, so another issue with this, what Shannon is saying, if they feed the hungry with the meat, they lose control of them. Absolutely. You're right about that. That is an issue. But also they're ironically, they're liable for anything that happens as a result of, like if somebody gets bad meat.
Yeah, that's always an issue. It used to be back in the day, you couldn't donate game or anything because they're afraid it's not USDA approved. But nowadays, it seems to be easier to donate wild game and stuff. So I think they'd figure out that. But it costs money.
John saying a cow is pretty high on the dumb list. Wouldn't call it hunting. However, we had the conversation about tall fences. I'm totally cool with the tall fence conversation. I'm good with this. I'm all right with it. But you don't get to make fun of me for wanting to go and hunt a cow, okay? I've been hunting on enough ranches down here, hunting deer, where I have to wade between the cattle to get to the deer. And I've been hungry enough many times where I wanted to take down a cattle, but I know what it was going to cost me if I did. Now this is like, to me, I'm like, dude, this is now free reign to fulfill this childhood dream of putting a cow up, butchering a cow down.
At least it's not, if it was like the hogs are in Texas, they'd be like, oh, they're invasive, they don't belong there, but I want to charge you hundreds of dollars to hunt them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. mean, I'd try a wild cow. I'd eat it.
Yeah. Might not be Wagyu, but shit.
I bet it all depends on what kind of field of flowers they got them raising in. That's awesome, Shannon.
Exotic range.
Right?
I can't wait to see the Facebook post of people with their cows. I got this one with my Creedmoor 6.5.
That's the thing. And from my point of view, I don't know. I just see like any tool with a 22 going out there and trying to get one.
Wow.
There's so much packed into that statement.
Yeah, that you need to do a live stream and just talk about that one story. It'd probably take an hour.
Yeah. That you could do an entire live stream like based around that story alone, and everybody would be like, "Oh, I know, right? Because this other time I went to like a Megadeth concert and I've got the exact same story." So Danny says they should get some cow hands to herd them up and sell them. I think that's the rancher's argument. It's good on paper. Personally, that's my opinion too. That's a good one to go with, but it's a lot harder to actually accomplish doing that.
Like I said, they've been there for decades. It's been an issue. So I can't imagine that some of these ranchers weren't approached. Hey, you want to go get these fucking cows?
Yeah. Really?
The
ones in that area must not want them.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, they're hard. They're hard to get a hold of. They're hard. I mean, it's national forestry, so I'm sure it's hard to round them up.
And they're a wild animal now. They're not, like I said, generations have been born there without humans doing anything with them. So they're not like a cow over at the farm next door anymore.
Can you imagine the decoys? Is what Ben says. Have you guys heard of those things where they put out those electronic deer?
Oh, trying to catch people? Oh yeah,
yeah, trying to catch people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah. Arizona Street Media, hello.
What's up? Ooh,
that messed up your Corvette.
Yeah.
Hog walked away. Oh my god. I bet.
You ever been hunting where you like driving down the road and you swing the door open to get a hog on the side of the road? I mean, not with a Corvette, but
Corvette.
Chevette sounds better than a Corvette.
Oh, Chevette. Okay.
Oh,
dang! You run into a fence.
Well, it was a Chevette after she hit it. But we will be talking about that shortly here. We will be getting into that. Right now, we're talking about the main subject of conversation here is the government in New Mexico gunning down feral cattle out of helicopters and whether or not this is a good idea or not. And it's not a good idea, but
I want to see
they should let
somebody, one of them animal rights type people going out there and trying to pet one of those cows out in the woods where they've been feral for 40-something years.
Oh, yeah.
That would go over well.
Yeah.
Cow blind.
That would be awesome to have a cow blind. I just want to be able to say I got it.
Good Jag. New challenge: sneak up on a feral cow and try to milk it.
Right.
It's like next level cow tipping. It's like the professional version of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Feral cat. Oh, yeah. Okay. So with hogs, we got that in Texas. That's a ridiculous argument. John was talking about earlier is how there's such a feral hog problem around here. But the second, and everybody complains about it, especially the ranchers. Oh my God, the hogs. But the second you're like, dude, I'll go out there and take care of them and I'll drag them off and take the meat. I'm not even going to leave them there. Oh, no. It's $2,000 to come out here and do that.
Yeah.
Get over yourself then.
Exactly.
Take care of it yourself.
Don't bitch about it if you ain't going to do what you can do to take care of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So apparently last year they authorized to kill 65 cows. And then this year they've authorized to kill 150 cows. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see something in the news this week.
Does it say what caliber guns they're giving those guys out of a helicopter? I'm assuming it's a 50 cal.
I've just seen rifles, all I saw.
Yeah.
We are all aware of the price of ammo right now. So it's like, how much did the taxpayers pay for this weekend outing?
I'm sure they're not Creedmoor 6.5s.
You're right. Okay, you're right. It is probably some bargain basement ammo. Like probably like a big expensive gun and bargain
Right.
basement ammo.
I've worked with them for the government through the military for many years, and our biggest thing is lowest bidder. That's who's going to get your
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, you're right about that. Although no, that's not no, it's not just lowest bidder because there's also friends and everything involved because I guarantee I'm the lowest bidder.
Yeah, you don't even get a bid.
Yeah.
No. 20mm cannon. Oh, I'd pay to see that action. That'd be crazy.
I might put a little hiatus on my anger about it just to see that happen.
Just watch them explode.
Use reloads. That's
No meat
awesome.
left. Just blows them up.
I can just see them sitting there reloading all their rounds for the cattle shoot off.
Jeez.
Makes it easier for the scavengers.
Yep.
You're talking about the predators, the coyotes and stuff out there. Nah, 20 mil, it's worms and centipedes.
Just picking up pieces.
Yep.
You're like Ben was talking about. Your 2-pointer just became like a .25.
Jeez.
I don't know. I know it'd be really tough. Like I advocate for going out there and hunting them, and I think that there should be some kind of hunting thing on them. And I know how kind of ridiculous that sounds, but also I understand that that'd be if you went out there and got one. How hard would it be to get them off of there, to get them out of that place? That's the problem that I foresee is the biggest. Because if they had like trailers, and they're like, we will haul this out of here and put it in your truck for you. That's a different ballgame. Like I'm there tomorrow.
I had a huge chest freezer that my wife got from somebody at work and thought we could use it. And then we got it here and it was giant. So I posted it on Craigslist, I think. And some old guy for like $75. Some old guy's like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll be over there. I was like, all right, cool. So these guys show up, 2 old guys show up. And I help them load this thing on a trailer. And I was like, so what do you guys, what are you doing with it? I said, well, we got a annual elk hunt in New Mexico that we do each year. And so when we go up, we bring the trailer, we have the freezer on the trailer with a generator. And then when we shoot, we're able to process as much as we can there, throw it in that freezer that's run by the generator and take it home. I was like, that's freaking brilliant. I never thought of some shit like that. That's pretty dang smart.
I've been wanting to get something like that for the beach, but I don't even do overnight trips anymore. So it's like, because I got old.
Yeah.
Real quick here, what was he saying?
Tannerite and hay bales.
Yeah, that's that's funny and that's comical, but really, like, it's more cost effective than putting a guy with a 20 mil in a helicopter. My thought. Butt says, what's the most dangerous fish to hunt whilst underwater? I've seen people use spears. I do a spear gun, and I've done spears for like stingrays, and I kind of put stingray is like the one up there that's the one that I would have the most concern about. Sharks don't really bother me, but stingrays, man, if they get you with that spike, it's bad.
Blame it on aliens.
Right? And then try to find some way to get more like funding out of the whole deal. Hey, Sierra, hang around. We've got you coming up shortly in the stream. Little spoiler alert on that.
Yeah, bison. Yeah, I'd be hunting that bison.
Shoot, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's expensive. Like this is a part of the conversation that we're laughing about, like the hunting them and stuff like that, and whether or not it's the right idea. But I mean, this is government funded. Taxpayers are paying to put somebody up in a helicopter to do this. No, what are we talking? Maybe $1,000, $2,000 tops. I don't know, but still, I think there's more cost-effective ways of handling this. My thought. Nothing's worked yet, so I don't have a whole lot of say on this.
And we don't even live in New Mexico, so
Yeah.
But I did grow up there, so I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, you spent some time out in there. You ever seen a feral cow?
Oh. Nope, I have not.
Cow circles.
Pretty much.
Cow circles. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So what you guys
Oh.
you didn't even go over this? What did everybody do this weekend?
I went fishing.
You went fishing?
I did. I went fishing.
I got called out at 4:00 Sunday morning.
Ah,
Shitty. I'm
you
sorry.
all.
That sucks.
Me and
catch any
Audrey
fish?
spent Friday at Ashley, my daughter's house, fishing her floors. She wasn't even there.
She did it right.
Best floor job ever.
Yep. Saturday was kind of recoup day. And then Sunday, I did some tinkering, started cleaning my garage a little bit, and a little bit of boat tinkering. So I'm going to do a video on using that iPad for navigation.
Interesting.
There's good information behind that. So I just haven't had a chance to get out there and put it all together, but I am going to do that.
Dude, we got Kai in the stream. What's up, man? How are you doing? Okay, fishing. Hadn't seen you in a minute. I know you've been busy.
It's been a minute.
What you been up to, man?
Magic flooring. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm working on that myself. Working on editing and finalizing a bunch of videos that I'm not allowed to post. So I'm committed.
Definitely.
Exactly.
That's Audrey out there watching the high school basketball game.
Ah, nice. Hey, I'm all about that.
Playoff time. They're doing pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah, Mark's beaver trapping, catching his first beavers.
Yes. I think we talked. Dude, what was it we talked? I know we got all excited about it last week, and now I don't remember which one we were excited about. There's been a few.
And I don't even know what the heck that means.
The surgery.
Oh, he had surgery?
Yeah, he had surgery, right? It was like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure the timeline. I know we talked about that last week a little bit, but you've been a little bit out. Like we haven't heard too much about that. We were talking about the fishing trip, the snapper trip, though. I'd like to revisit that conversation. I've got an update on what my schedule is going to look like. I hope it aligns.
Yeah, I think Grant's
no.
looking for some information on it too. If you need Grant's email address, let him know.
Yep. Yeah, I want to know.
I know a guy, Scully. Yeah,
Not
he had
me.
it last week.
I retired from doing flooring twice now. I hate doing flooring. My body hates it.
Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Was that your nephew? You posted a ton of pictures in the Discord, and I gotta say, I put as many on here as I could physically fit. We'll get into that in just a minute. But man, that's a lot of pictures. Which is awesome. Right. It was a cool trip.
Yeah, we've seen some fishing you did. I know I've seen it on Facebook.
We'll be looking at that. And I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. Like you guys that really went, there's a couple of guys who had some real adventures this last weekend. They're real excited about the things that they were doing. And you're going to see a little bit of an update into the way that we do photographs here shortly. You'll take a look at that. Just a little spoiler in advance. Those of you guys who have been, treating us right, as far as sending pictures to the Discord server and stuff like that, we're gonna do things just a little bit different. But I'll get into that in just a bit. But you're gonna like what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's better for everybody, and I'll let the chat decide on that. But I think everybody's gonna be pleasantly surprised with the couple of little changes we made.
Cool.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, so real quick here, we did have a couple of questions on the Discord server. And so I told them that I would pull up these questions and get them answered because the guys that are here right now are the ones that I trust the most with answers. Grant, if you wouldn't mind pulling up the stream slides, I'd like everybody's opinion on these questions. It's a couple of them that we got. I'll go ahead and read them off. So these were in the Discord server, and it's people looking for just regular answers. Curious to see what everybody here has to say. Apollo says, "What is the best ammo for mule deer and elk? 7mm Remington mag or 300 Winchester mag?"
Either, or 30-06, or even 270.
Oh man, that's it. Just dropping the hammer on that one. Looks like Pickle says 7mm. I couldn't say myself on that one. I don't know enough about either. We'll have some more answers for anybody looking at that in the chat. So if people who are watching this in replay, this is your opportunity to check this out. We got answers in there. Butters says, we'll move on to the next question. And Pickle says also 270. Also, yes. Butters says, I got 5 chickens in a medium-sized coop and 3 are 2 foxes. Only one comes and bothers the chickens at night. I can't sleep because of the stupid fox, and it's never been able to get them, but has caused injuries and screaming chickens. I don't know what to do at this point. Any good hunting ideas? Not sure of the Rochester laws on hunting. So we're going to ignore the Rochester laws, unless Jag, if you're still in here, do you have any thoughts on the laws for hunting fox? That's New York, right? Rochester?
Mm-hmm. Trap them.
Trap. Okay, yeah. Is that legal to do? I know it's hard to do trapping in Texas. They're weird on the rules for it.
Well, the one thing in Texas, though, if you have something and the wildlife is damaging it, i.e., you have chickens and wildlife is coming, you're allowed to take out the wildlife. Just like raccoons.
Wait. Say that again?
If you have something that the wildlife is damaging your property, like chickens, you're allowed to take them out. Just like raccoons. Like I've trapped raccoons in my yard that were getting into my roof. It's legal to do it as long as it's under those reasons.
All I hear with this is that if I can figure out a way for snapper to be ruining my garden offshore,
Nice.
You're saying there's a chance.
You were trying to take a video of that shark, and the snapper got in the way and ruined your video.
Yeah, I mean, this is a business thing.
So you had to take the snapper out.
You guys remember that episode of South Park? It's coming right for us. That was the rule. As long as you're being attacked, you can hunt it.
Right, exactly.
He's coming right for us. That's all you had to say. Let's see. We got Pickle says trap and bait. I think Jag popped in right there, right? I thought so. Maybe I missed it. Looks like trapping and baiting is going to be the best option on this, just all the way around. Probably legally use a non-kill box type trap. Last time I saw a fox in a public space, county animal control. Yeah, Pickle 22 with a silencer, 22 with a potato.
Mm-hmm.
Another question we got from Sigmatic. Hey guys, me and my brother are going on holiday to Norway and are going to try fishing for the first time, as apparently there is a rod at the Airbnb that they got. They didn't show pictures of it though, so he doesn't know what kind of rod he's got. I think I got the right accessories for the rod, some lures, spinners, split shots, line, everything. But we have no idea how the trout will be acting. Any tips for maximizing our chances of catching trout in an environment like that? So I don't think we have much from Norway, but we do have some guys who do trout.
Research, get online, look for guides in the area, that kind of stuff, and just pick brains. I think
look for YouTubers. With like 700 subscribers.
Yeah,
they're hungry and they're hitting the ground and they will answer questions and help you out.
That's one of those exceptions to the rules. You know, the old school rule is time on water. Don't ask anybody where to fish at the lake. You just go out there and fish until you learn the lake. But when you're traveling, especially to like a whole nother country, you get an exemption from that rule. You know what I mean? Just ask around and find out and typically I think people would be more than forthcoming with information to help you out. Maybe even make some offers about taking you. You never know.
Yeah. Pickle says lightest possible gear. Trout are super picky. That's been my experience, although my experience is almost non-existent. Grant, you guys do trout up where you're at?
I have never caught a trout.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Did all my trout fishing in New Mexico, but some in Michigan actually.
Yeah, I've been in a boat at a lake about an hour away, and the guy I was with, he caught about a 6-pound rainbow trout. It was a big one.
That's nice.
Caught it on. We was bass fishing. He caught it on a crankbait.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's my sentiments exactly. He caught a 6-pounder. Oh man, I love this.
Calm down out there, woman.
No, don't. Let her keep going. I'm loving it. What's up, Brian Drums? So that's our questions for the Discord server. Appreciate you bringing that up, Grant. We can bring it up again in a minute whenever we get back around to the photos and stuff like that.
Okay.
Pickle also says also depends on stream, river, or lake. Yeah, of course that makes a big difference on that. Scully says no stupid questions, only stupid people because they don't educate themselves by asking the questions and getting the answers. Exactly
Like
right.
that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Wild Japan. They say they got a fishing rod for you, then ask them some questions about it. Maybe they'll know. Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those situations you just got to reach out and ask.
You know what? If you're a YouTuber, so go to here's the deal as a YouTuber, like little pro advice on this. You get an Airbnb, go do a little fishing, go to the pawn shop, get like a $5 rod, and film your entire experience at the Airbnb and the fishing that you do, and catch some fish. You got to catch some fish, and then leave the rod at the Airbnb with a little thing on it that says, like, you know, I left this and I caught fish, and this is how I did it. You'll have to watch the video.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm gonna do. No, I'm not leaving my rods. I was gonna say I was gonna do that when
It's
I
like
go
a
to the
$5 pawn shop rod. You can do that.
I guess.
No doubt.
And enjoy your hollering, Audrey.
Local bait shops. Yeah, that's another one that I personally take advantage of that. I like going to the bait shops. You got to be careful with the bait shops, though. My experience with that, it's a great place to get some information, but you're going to go out, you're going to be like, all right, I got 6 hours, 8 hours, but I'm going to go out and do some fishing. I'm going to have a great day. This is going to be fun. And you go in and ask the bait shop guy, like, okay, I want to catch fish. What do I get to do to catch fish? And you're going to get a 3-hour story of how to catch fish.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny, fishing without a boat. Yeah. Hire a guide is a good idea if you can afford it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The gift of gab. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Scully's saying you had to gather information by being personal and respectful. I do the same thing. Like I talk to people even to this day. You'll see me anytime I go fishing at the jetty. The first thing that I do is walk out on that jetty and I go say hi to people. I'm not very social, so typically I just walk by, but you can rest assured I memorized every single outfit that guys were using while they were out there and whether or not they had fish in the box.
Interesting. Well, speaking of fish in the box, you ready to look at these photos of the week?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Heck yeah.
So for anybody who is not already aware, this is our photos of the week from the Discord server. Remember, you ought to be joining us. There's a link in the description of the video down below. We have a lot of fun in there, a lot of great conversations, as you can see. And of course, we enjoy celebrating the outdoors experiences that you are having. So if that's something you're into, come and check it out. Hang out with us. Have a good time. First off, all of our outdoors guys who like going out hiking and just taking a really, really cool picture, all these because it's the wrong time of year to be celebrating ice and frozen and that whole thing. Not about it, but I appreciate him posting anyway. It's a good little like send off for the end of the season. Nick's picture there, that little sunrise or sunset. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but that's like 2 crocodiles, I think, or alligators or something in the foreground.
Looks like it.
So a little bit close, but a cool shot. G Llama, who's over there in Australia, and he's a saltwater guy. I don't know what he is doing, but man, cool shot of that stream that he's got.
Yeah.
Dark Soldier posted that sunset like halfway through our last stream. He was trying to get in on it, got in a little late, so I threw it in on this one. Wild Japan, if you wouldn't mind in the chat, give us a little. I know there's a little bit of backstory on this photo. If you wouldn't mind and letting us know about that, because it had something to do with it's like what was it, like the murder forest or something in Japan? There's a story behind this photo.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I
right.
remember that.
In the top right-hand corner, Caleb went out. He went and did some hunting, and he got himself a couple of squirrels, a ton of raccoons, and 0 photographs. So he took a picture of his cat. So I threw that in there specifically because of his like post on that. Had to celebrate the cat, not the hunt. Hey, what's up? We go fishing. Hey, man, appreciate you coming and hanging out. We had a couple of things we were talking about. Not sure which thing you're actually referring to on that. We're taking a look at pictures and stuff like that now from what everybody was doing last weekend. Everybody's like fishing and hunting pictures. So this is what we did on Friday.
Or your father-in-law.
Well, it was we, but his pictures came out better.
I was gonna say, I don't see you holding them.
He held up some of my fish. I won't even point out which ones are mine. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
But yeah, we had a great time of it. Fortunately, most of this ended up on video.
Nice.
One of my best fish of the day is on video, but I left the lens cap on the camera.
Rookie.
So that happened. So yeah, this is all going to be a rich video anyway.
That's a nice one.
Oh, okay. So this picture the Wild Japan has in the bottom right corner, that is a hilltop where the first Shogun's youngest brother was murdered along with his family and followers. Political violence, and people say it's haunted.
Wow. Okay.
And yeah, the sheep's head are starting to come in. We got a couple of good ones. I was targeting sheep's head. I didn't get as many as I wanted. It was a little bit rough. And the conditions favored the South Jetty, which is closed right now because they are adding on to the nightmare that is the barge that wrecked into that jetty.
Oh my God. What do you mean they're adding on to it?
Well, they closed down that jetty entirely. You're not allowed to access it at all. And now they're cutting it out in pieces. And in doing so, they're kicking up all of the trash and sediment that's like sitting there. So it's messing up all of our fishing lines and stuff. They're kicking up a bunch of seaweed. It's just like you just got to do what you got to do, you know?
Yeah. I thought they were going to leave it.
I wish they had. It's a good fishing spot, in my opinion.
Structure, yeah.
We go fishing. I had to remove the Cozumel videos. I discussed that earlier in the video. I'd rather, if you don't mind, I apologize. I'd rather not rehash. It's not too big of a deal. It's basically there are some questions as to whether or not it's appropriate for somebody who is a high school teacher. So we are figuring that out right now. We took them down as a preemptive, like, okay, we're gonna settle this out before we get another view on anything and hurt anybody's sensitive eyes. But yeah, that's basically where it's at. We'll have more conversation on that in the future. I'm not going to lie. So the very first post that I put out on that was very cynical and sarcastic, and it was very well written, and I deleted it, but I still managed to put out another one, another post on that. We are going to get it cleared up. It will be fine, but for the time being, we have to do our due diligence on whether or not it's a good thing or not to post our Cozumel videos. I will continue to edit ours, and they will be posted. They will get published. There's just going to be basically, I think there's going to be some concerns as to when we're going to be able to do it. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Pickle. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. Fishing up now. We got Wild Japan. I know there's a story to that trout too. I forget what the story was.
Himself, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe he's making his own flies and stuff like that too.
Yep.
Pug Attack went out to the stream and got himself a couple of really nice fish. Good for him. Rush Hour Fishing YouTube got himself some yellowtail snapper. Always. That's one of the best eating fish out there.
Yummy.
Yep. Dem got himself a bug, which I think is like the first time we've seen one of those on here. So I absolutely welcome that. And then Sunfish King got just a slew of little bluegills.
Sunfish.
Little sunfish. Perch. It's all perch.
No. Uh-oh.
Danny.
Mad?
So a couple of these guys had these adventures where it was like, I cannot cram just a couple of photos into one slide. So we're going to do an individual slide on a couple of these guys. Danny, who is, what's the name of the channel now? It's Fishing Without a Boat.
Yeah.
Fishing Without a Boat. Yeah. Okay. So that's Danny Baker right here. He went out, got himself a ton of sheep's head, a couple of trout. What's your buddy's name? I forget your buddy's name. He went out there. I think that's the redfish guy. And yeah, got some great pics out there on the jetty.
That dude look grumpy.
Right. Well, he's like that. He's animated. I've seen him in videos before. Yes, we go fishing. You absolutely should. I would love to pull up your pictures on here. Jump in the Discord. I got it in the description of the video down below. Come and have some fun with us in there, man.
Absolutely.
It's a good group. Next up, we got Pickle. Pickle. So this is only like 10% of the photos that he posted. He was absolutely tearing it up. So I put in as many as I could. I just crammed him in. He had a heck of a go of it. And you got to let Pickle, you got to let us know. So on your trip, I saw that you guys were out there during the day. You had a bunch of shots from the night. So what was this, like an overnight trip? Was this an entire weekend camping trip out on the lake or something? I'm curious about this.
Later, Scully.
Hey, Scully, have a good night, man.
Looks like they had a good time.
Man, that's a great trip.
And he got a ton of fish. I know he did because there's so many pictures that I wasn't even able to fit in here. Oh, so, okay, he caught that trout while we were live streaming last week.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We need to figure this out. Like, it can be kind of difficult to figure out. But so if somebody is out fishing while we're live streaming, get with us. And we should probably figure out some way of having like a feed for somebody fishing if that's happening during the stream. It'll be fun to play with.
Yeah. That was their first time on the lake, 6-hour lake trip. Excellent work.
Nice. So this is our current 2023 photographer wall of fame. We want to celebrate these guys. These are all of our winners so far for this year. This is our board of all the best shots that we've been able to get. Now, let me get my pen and paper available here. You guys in the chat, it is time for you to decide who gets to join this wall. Who gets to be the next photo up on this wall of fame to join our top photographers, top outdoorsmen of 2023.
We need somebody to put a new link for the Discord in the chat. They're saying that the one below says invite invalid.
I will get that for you. Just give me 1 second.
Let's see if I can change it out real quick.
Wild Japan.
I apologize for that. Discord links can be just a little
So
bit.
A is Wild Japan's trout. They caught during the live stream last week.
Yep.
B, Dark Soldiers. I don't know. Is that a sunset or a sunrise?
I believe it's a sunset.
Beautiful. Then Sarah.
Okay. That's So that picture is Sierra's. She gets full credit for that. Pickle stole it and posted it with all of his, but I'm not letting him get away with that. That photo belongs to Sierra. And if that one wins, that one goes to Sierra, not Pickle. And then Dem with the bug.
Well, damn.
And are you able to get that link, Grant, or do I need to get it?
I think so. I've got it.
Okay.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm trying to
edit. All right, I voted.
Edit.
That was a tough vote that time. But ain't nobody posted a bug yet, so I had to vote for the bug.
Hey, Amanda, who are you? And why are you just hiding in the wings like that just to come out and vote?
Don't let them intimidate you. You can vote all you want.
Oh, shoot. I lost my thing here. Okay. Let me divvy up the count here. So we got.
Ooh, the crappie is killing it.
CCD.
Wow. I thought there would be more people on the bug.
Man, hey, Sierra, appreciate you bringing your sister in. You did it on the absolute perfect occasion. I'm not gonna lie, you're totally like tag teaming this with the family, and I got no problems with you doing that. That's totally fine. However, I'm casting my vote for Wild Japan. I think that is a freaking amazing picture of that trout that was caught during our stream. And I think it is an absolute travesty that not everybody is voting for Wild Japan in this photo that really should be on the Wall of Fame.
It's a good photo. Again, I voted for D because that's the first lobster we've had in the photo. So gotta vote. I love lobster.
Thank you for that.
I like lobster more than crappie. I'm not sure, but I think I do.
Definitely taste. Now, I haven't been able to catch my own freshwater trout, so I can't say, but I imagine that thing tastes like honey.
Yeah, so StreamYard wouldn't let me change the link in the description while we were live, so I just threw it down there in the chat.
That'll work. That'll work. So anybody who's not in on it, that's the link for the Discord. Come on in, have some fun with us.
All right. Wait a minute. You can't vote more than once.
Oh, that was okay. So to be fair, that was a near 16-inch crappie.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a slab.
It's a beast.
Guys, come on. Seriously, like that's a great crappie and everything. I get it. I understand. But dude, Wild Japan, his daughter loved eating the trout. Oh, actually, hey, so yeah, I forgot about that. So Wild Japan posted a video of when he cooked up that trout and he was like feeding it to his very young daughter, trying to get her into fish. And it's an adorable video. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a shorts video, so it doesn't take up very long. It's a fun video to watch. And we have, of course, all of these videos are available in the Discord server and everything like that. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it, guys. I think Japan has walked away with this one. I think Wild Japan is the big winner today.
No. It's C. Come on, Stanley.
It is, Sierra. You absolutely stole it. Congratulations. You guys had an amazing trip. You caught a total slab of a crappie, and congratulations on that. Well-deserved win, guys.
Yeah, definitely. On the wall.
Yeah, that's going up.
Very nice.
Wild Japan, keep them coming, man. I'll get you on there. Get some shots of your daughter, like holding it up. So that's it. I mean, that's it with our photos of the week. We will have you added. Sierra, you don't have a profile in Discord, so I'm going to add the amenities for having one. I will be adding them to Pickle for you, but you get to, take that out on him. Use his account, whatever you need to do. You can take it out on him, and we got your back. We'll take care of you.
For sure.
Yeah,
So what y'all got coming up?
I was going to say, so next week we need to see Pickle outdoors taking some pictures of Sierra holding the fish that she caught.
Exactly
And
right.
he'll get to claim them, right?
Exactly right.
Okay. All right, just checking. Where are we at next week? Oh, we're at my place next week, aren't we?
That's right.
All right. So, people in the chat, what you got coming up this rest of this week and this coming weekend?
While you guys are doing that, just real quick, FYI, so we're talking about Discord and stuff like that. I am going to be doing an AMA live stream with a redneck. I forget the name of it, but it's like a redneck Discord server thing. They're pretty cool guys. And it's an AMA, so you are allowed to ask anything you want if you want to have some fun with it, embarrass me, however you want to do it. I'm posting a link in the chat right now. It's going to be Saturday at 6 p.m. If you want to join us, your company would be appreciated and enjoyed. We go fishing. The Discord server link is, he posted it in the chat.
Yeah, scroll up
I'll
in the
post it
chat.
on
It's up there. Grant
Yeah.
put it in the chat for you. More some of the forest recording and editing. Okay. What
All
else we
about
doing?
that. I'm all about that surviving. Yeah, I'm in on that.
To Nico this weekend, or Mito, whatever, with the wife. Nico is fishing and Plum Garden. I say go where the fish are.
I say do them both, get it all on video, and I want to see the most epic Japanese catch and forage and cook ever.
Wow, Mountain Bushcrafters is in the house.
Hey, what's up, man?
MBA. Good to see you.
He coming in at closing time, but at least he made it in time.
Fashionably late, sir.
Yeah. Bartender's already put out last round, so
Get your drinks now.
look, it's closing time. We're almost empty.
Hey, I take that. I love conventions. I love fishing expo. I haven't even been to one in forever. I'd love to go on. I'm making plans, everything else. But dude, I will take a weekend like that with a family over any of them all day long.
That's a good weekend. This is the first weekend in a few weeks that I won't be working on my daughter's floors. So probably be working in the garage, cleaning. If you see my
Healing
garage,
your knees.
you would say I need it. And be doing some work on the boat.
Nice.
That's my weekend plans for now. What you guys got going on?
I'm going to try to make a gardening video this week. I did get some more gardening stuff done this weekend.
Cool.
Got some dirt added where it had composted and dropped the levels down in my raised beds, and got all the seedlings I had started on Super Bowl weekend. I got every one of them put in the ground this weekend. So
You can go catch some.
see what happens. We got had 70-degree weather last couple days, and
Nice.
got a chance of a foot of snow this weekend or a couple inches of rain, depending on the temperature.
Golly.
It's the stranglehold of February.
Yeah.
After today, the Weather Channel, the weather guys are no longer able to do those kind of weird weather things.
We're supposed to have a decent.
I'm sorry.
We're supposed to have a decent weekend though, in the upper 50s and sunny. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get out and catch fish, catch my first of 2023.
Finally.
I like how fish is always plural.
Catch some fish.
What you doing, Stanley?
I got that live stream Saturday night on that Discord. We're gonna have some fun with that. I'm considering going out fishing again on Friday because there are sheep's head to be caught. That having been said, like my GoPro memory card is completely full. I'm backed up because of this whole Cozumel video thing. I really need to buckle down and finish editing these things so I can delete all this footage and start over. That's kind of what I'm working on right now. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Weekends could go like any direction whenever. I might even just pop up like on Saturday. Just like, you know what? I'm going fishing. Let's just go.
There you go. Do it. Do it. All right. They got in the Discord server. Good job.
Hey, nice.
Cool. Cool. Beans.
Welcome.
Tim, do you even have any fishing poles left?
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shot
Let's go
fired.
catch fish.
Give him a lesson. He gonna school you.
Yeah, he shared out one of the 4-year-old night fishing crappie videos the other night on his Facebook from me and him catching some.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Hey, you know, that's weird.
Trout ice fishing series. Nice.
Yes. You've seen his photography. I bet those videos are going to come out really clean.
Still a deal on 6 rods, I'm assuming.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out and catch fish, but I definitely need to make a garden video.
Agreed.
Get that out.
Agreed. I'll probably get a TikTok or two. I got a video for that using that iPad for navigation. I'll do that video probably this week for sure.
Dude, we don't have a link to your TikTok in the description down below. If you guys in the chat, let us know right now. You got like 45 seconds for this stream. In the next 45 seconds, let us know if you want to see John doing a dance challenge on his TikTok. Let him know now.
You ain't gonna ever see it.
No dance challenge for John.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Next week we'll be over at A&J Outdoors. Have a great week, everyone.
Enjoyed it, guys. Go have a great week.